Hi, Guido Fox here. Welkom bij een nieuw book report. Today, book report 251 already, and I gonna talk with you, discuss with you this book from Dr. Wayne Dyer. And I made already one video 249 about the ecstasy of the heart region, ecstasy of the heart region. So that was my first book of Dr. Dyer, and now this second book of Dr. Dyer, nearly 300 pages of information about timeless wisdoms. Timeless wisdoms, the power of timeless wisdoms. And that is an interesting topic, right? Timeless wisdoms. When a wisdom is timeless, when the wisdoms become so deep and so knowledgeable that you become in a timeless state. That the wisdoms are so deep that you become in another fragrancy. That the timeless wisdoms are timeless because you can adapt these wisdoms in every time period here on Earth. So there is a double morality here, double meaning here about the senses of timeless wisdoms. So the first wisdom I want to discuss with you, I figure out the most practical information here about the wisdoms. First thing I want to discuss with you is that true leadership is not recognized by the crowd. True leadership is a lot of times also not recognized by the followers of the leader. And it is very sad. This is very sad. If you look at the history, you see Socrates had only a few followers in his time period. You saw Jesus Christ, also a very smart guy, also had only 12 followers. So how higher you go in your consciousness, how higher you go in your wisdoms, probably you have less followers during your life period. Only the people, the crowd, will see the political leaders that are recognized. They will see them, but the real deep life coaches, life leadership persons will be not recognized. They are probably too far from crowd frequency. They are too intelligent to follow. So you have to search also for them, searching the diamond in the rock, searching for the life diamonds in the rock. So it's not easy to find a very smart life coach, but it also, you probably not recognized him as a leader. You probably follow other leaders because of mass media, because you've grown up with the mental conditioning that your president is a leader, that the CEO of a big firm is your leader, and you will not think about it that a spiritual leader or someone, a coach, can be your leader too. You will see your parents as a leader, or a good friend of you who probably did a study somewhere. You see him as a leader. So also their society conditioning is there part of that. You true real leaders, you don't recognize them as a leader, you don't admire them as a leader. Rock stars, You're seeing songwriters, movie stars, theater guys. You see them as a leader, as your example, but life coaches, spiritual leaders, you are not grown up with that can be your leader in life. And it can be hurting, right? If you come by a very knowledgeable guy, he can confront you how you live, what the mental state is from your mind, what your illness is, what your unnatural, unenlightened life is, what kind of mistakes you make in your thinking pattern. So also you can be very, very scared for life coaches because they can hurt you and they mirroring you. I will be a mirror for you, and therefore you will reject them. Therefore you will be reject them because they can hurt you, and then you don't see them as a leader. You don't want to see them as a leader because your ego can be hurt. So that's another reason why the true leaders of society, the true spiritual leaders of society, are not recognized as leaders. In the time period that they live, they didn't like Jesus. They didn't like Osho. They didn't like Socrates, who was poisoned by the political powers. They didn't like Jesus. They were crucified by the political powers. So also the political powers will be denigrated to spiritual leaders. Will be putting them down because he is so knowledgeable. They feel inferior. They felt inferior to a Jesus, to the brain capacity of a Jesus, to the energy field of a Jesus, to the knowledgeable power from an Osho. They were scared. They will poison him. So also political powers wants to believe the folks, the masses of society, that you have to follow them. If you don't follow the political powers, all the structure of society will fall down. So, this is a very wise comment of Dr. Dyer, that true spiritual leadership before the physical world will not be recognized mostly the times. And that's sad. That's sad because they want that you have a wonderful life. They bring something to society. They bring higher frequencies. They bring meditativeness. They bring so much knowledge, but they are not recognized. They are not admired. They are not taking, will be not taken by the masses for granted and seeing as true leaders. So that is on page 25, a very interesting social dynamic what you see in all the time period of humankind. Page 55. Next topic. We are conditioned by society, by the matrix, that you have one job. One job all your life, and now maybe one job every year or every 3 years in the same field or a little bit in another field. But we are not programmed to have natural-wise 2 jobs or three. 3 or 2 jobs, what you combined, where you're able to learn more from, and also to be more in balance to avoid burnouts, bore-outs, and overstressed situation, because you can digest the mental depth, knowledgeable, difficult, intellectual job in the doing job. So what he's writing here on page 55, become a water carrying person or a wood chopper. Go in the 3 hours gardening principle. I wrote a blog about it, about the 3 hours gardening principle. Have a job where you can do something with your hands. Have a job what is more close by the nature, to work with your arms, to work with your body, to do dishwashing somewhere, whatever it takes, but combine the intellectual job with the doing job. That is so much more favorable for your energy field, for your energy and for your mental health. So combine those things, two things. The father of Jesus was also a guy who was working with his hands. So you see it also there in religion, that it is not dirty or strange or stupid to work under your level as an intellectual guy. It is very good to do that. It's also ego dissolving. Osho, where putting his PhD students were graduated from Stanford University, he put those guys in the toilets. He'd say, clean the toilets. I want to have a clean ashram here. Clean the showers, clean the toilets, a year long, to do something with your hands, to push out all the matrix conditionings where you are victim of, out of your mind, and becoming more natural. Why it coming more natural? When you lived in the forests, where you were nomads, you lived in the forest, you had to do wood chopping, you had to do water carrying, you had to take care of your tent, you have to take care of your living place, you have to hunt on cows and chickens. So we forgot to live on a natural way of being. So first recognize true leadership, and to adjust the advices the true leaders are giving to you. So doing and thinking, more doing and thinking is better for your energy level and better for yourself. And you become more productive. More productive if you have a doing job in the period you're doing your intellectual stuff. So page 76, more and more intellectual work will be more productive if you're living in harmony, at ease, in a more relaxing state. Your mind will be more under control. Your mind will be more at ease if you can digest the information, and you'll become more and more productive in the time period you are working. So that's a becoming advice, right? You live more in harmony, becoming more and more productive in the time period you're doing your intellectual job, your intellectual work. The next timeless advice, the power of timeless advice, timeless wisdoms. And the next one is that every non-decision leads to delay. And this is so and so incredible, dysfunctional in human minds, in human behavioral patterns. Make a decision. And putting in the delay freezer, and then the decision will be freezed. You recognized a lot of times that you have to think about a decision, and that is okay, but then you place this decision, about 3 or 4 days I will think about it, and then you never make the decision anymore. So when you make a decision, I say grounded, make the time of making the decision. Of course, if it is a difficult decision or a lifetime decision about buying a house or a big boat, take your time, a week or 2 weeks or whatever it takes, but put there a limit on. Other small decisions, make it more quickly, following your intuition, check it a little bit more rational in the coming hours, and make it at the day after you sleep about it, right? So if you have to make a decision, sleep one night, follow your intuition, then check it rational, and then make a decision, because then you can go further. Because if the decision is hanging in the air, it blocks other energy streams, it blocks new coming events in your life, it blocks your energy channels to move on in your life. So you want to have more quick leadership, decision making skills to continue life. So that's, I think, an interesting topic. What Dyer is mentioned here in his 300 pages of information is that people have to make more quicker, decisive mentality. You see it a lot of times that people in relationships are staying by each other years and years and years. They're staying by each other, and actually one of the partners or two made already a decision, and intuitively he felt already, or she felt already, okay, the relationship is ending, but they take the really decision sometimes a year later. And what you in this fucking short life, what you missed in that 1 year. In that 1 year you could have a wonderful new relationship. In that year you can go holiday with your friends and going out like crazy. In that year probably you had a new job, or there comes new things in your life, or you travel around alone, what is more beautiful than with your toxic partner. So in relationships or in job changing, that people are staying years and years in jobs what is not fitting by themselves, what is not fitting by their energy frequency, what is not fitting in your intellectual capacities, what is not fitting in your really purpose and destiny here on earth. And they stay constantly in non-fitting jobs as an outcome of self-hatred, self-punishment. They constantly punish themselves in bad relationships, in bad jobs or bad career choices, to punish them or herself constantly. The addiction to punishment. And what you could do in an other fitting career, you had amazing job somewhere else, you had make promotion already, you had a higher salary maybe because you're more productive and more at ease in that new job. So you see that procrastination, the delayed decision making, you see in relationships, you see in career choices, you see it in I want to go to a coach. Oh, I wait a little bit more. I wait till next year because then I'm ready for it. I wait 2 years. I had serious clients who want to be coached by me and they wait 4 years. They wait fucking 4 years for the dating coaching. In those 4 years, with the knowledge of me, in the dating skills, they had become already so much further. Even if it is 1 session, or 2 sessions, or 3 sessions, they missed all those 4 years. They missed the knowledge of dating coaching. What a missed out chance, a missed out open window chance. Grab those open windows. Take quick decisions. If you feel intuitively, go. Go, go, go. So procrastination. I go about a week to the gym. I go a new job, maybe after summer. Oh, I worked 3 months by this employee. It's all fine now. And you're constantly waiting and waiting. Oh, a relationship, maybe it's all fine. It's a nice guy, but it's just okay. Everyone is struggling in this relationship. And you're gonna tell lies to yourself. You're constantly lying to yourself. You're lying and lying and lying that you're not following your magic life, that you're not following your magical life in this life. That is a topic what is mentioned by Dr. Dyer, that people are staying in a non-decisive attitude. They're afraid to make decisions in their lives. And they're constantly waiting and waiting and waiting for the perfect moment. There comes a moment and that is perfect. No way, the perfect moment never comes. The only perfect moment is a short moment to make your decision. Next topic, page 134. 134. Encircle yourself with doing people. You become what your 5 friends or people who are a lot of times in your circle, you become that 5 persons. That's the life coach philosophy. So very critical with who you goes. I was going with a lot of people. They're not bringing value to me. They were dragging me down. They had low energies, and I was putting energy there, putting energy there, putting energy there, and I was empty, and they were full. I had to break with friends. I had to break with clients. I had to break with relatives because I was losing energy. Go with 5 persons in your life, 5 friends, maximum 5 friends, not more. 5 good friends is more than enough. Go for quality there. Go for quality. And go for people who are fanatic and are doing people. And I say it another time, doing people. Dyer say go for people who are doing something in their lives. Not only thinking and thinking and thinking and not taking action. There are a lot of people who are staying, thinking, thinking, thinking. What should I do with my life? I'm thinking, but never take action. Never do something. So go for people who are doing something in their life, who is focusing, or striving in their life, who are making something out of it. And you get that energy too. If you see someone is striving, something is going on, and going on, and you go it. So go with people who can be supportive for you, who raise you up, where you can learn from it. That is what I want to tell to you. So be critical with who you goes. I see a lot of people with stinch in the same friends, the same groups, the whole their lives. And like Osho were also saying in his books, in his teachings, what kind of value have these persons, these so-called friends, who are always drunk in the weekends and always tell you the same stories? What kind of value has this person? What did I learn from them? What did I learn from the people from the Matrix? What did they teach me? Are they complaining every time? Are they repeating their bullshit stories? How bad their relationships are, how bad their colleagues are, how boring the work is, how beautiful the holidays were. I was on holiday there and there. Here you have pictures here. Look at here. I was there. To show off to you. Oh, if you want to grow, if you want to raise up your consciousness, it will be a hard decision-making process for you with who you goes. Because your value become higher and higher. Your time spent will be more and more valuable. Well, my time is very valuable. I don't want to bring it all on me. My time is so valuable here on Earth. It became valuable. It was not valuable. I had time over and I filled it with amusement, with distraction, with going to the cinema. And now it changed. Now I think what I want to do in this hour. I can read a wonderful book. I can meet a wonderful person. I can hit the gym. I can meet another beautiful person. I can clean my house. I can make a video. I can make a blog. I can think about my planning, about my time management. What I want to do in the coming 20, 30 years. So your time become more valuable when your consciousness is racing up. So think critical with who you goes and what they learn you, what you can offer, but also what you can take. It is always offering value and taking value. What you can offer and what you can get back. Page 273. 273. The fearless mind is proud of his lonely fight. The fearless mind is proud of his lonely path, his lonely fight. You have to create time, me time for yourself. Hours and hours in meditation, self-study, learning every day something new is good for your brains, it's good for your health, but also create enough me time to defeat your fear in your mind, to become free, to become powerful, to become wise, to become reflective, to become more secure about yourself, more grounded in your energy system. So, fearless mind is proud of his lonely fight, on his lonely path. You have to become a lonely operated person who can be very social in the hours when he's not lonely, but you must be able to become non-dependent on friends. You, as example, sit alone on a terrace, go alone to a dinner place. You have to sit there completely at ease. First, when I stepped into personal development, I was so insecure. I was sitting on a terrace, I'm alone here. What they think about me? What this person think about me? I am alone on this terrace. I'm alone in this restaurant. And now I'm completely okay. I can be alone in the nightclub. How beautiful is that? I can meet alone new persons. I'm not dependent on friends. I am not dependent on others. I like it to go with others. I like to have dinners with other people. But I am very, very happy that I can be alone and can be relaxed and can be at ease even in the nightclub, that I am there alone. And I am proud of it. That's what Dyer is saying here. I am motherfucking proud that I'm following a lonely path, an anti-crowd path, a lonely wolf path. I am proud of my path. I am proud of my fearless mind. I am grow above the crowd mind, the mediocre mind. I am above fear. So you grow there. You grow there heavily. Thank you for watching this video 251. Book report 251 about timeless wisdoms, the power of timeless wisdoms. And I wish you a wonderful day all, and please comment here. I will ask your questions, answering your questions, or contact me in the contact details. And I will see you by the next book report. Bye bye.